Welcome to McDonald's. Are you using your mobile app today?
No.
Hello, how can I help you?
Hi, can I do a double cheeseburger with ketchup and pickles?
Anything else?
And then large fry. Oh, fuck, I forgot a water.
I'm sorry, we actually don't have bottled water right now.
Can I do Sprite?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Large?
Small. Such a sweetheart. Hey, they don't love you like I do. This takes you back to the rock band One days, bro. They don't love you like I do now. Wait, yeah, you're a goddamn bitch, looking like Lilo and Stitch. Goddamn McDonald's, bro. I go, you got any water? She goes, oh, actually, we're out of bottled water right now. But yeah, you guys got plenty of goddamn Sprite, though. The McDonald's Sprite is fucking spicy, bro. It really is. I haven't had it in this new fancy-ass cup, though. This is like an Olive Garden cup. Wow. Yo, that thing's potent. That'll bring a dead person back. Oh, this song. Babuya, yo, the golden arches. Come on, you can't beat them when they're fresh. Really next level. I always see dudes on TikTok, those dudes who always eat shit off a wooden, what's it called? Cutting board. Those organic like meat guys and anti-seed oil and all this shit. And some of the shit they're saying is true, but the fries just fell. We have a fucking catastrophe. How did they fall, man? Oh, all right, we're gonna have to do a window dump. All right, we didn't lose too many in the destruction. Fucking got more in my car. We got the cheeseburger. Oh wow, it's creating the condensation on the windshield. What's that from, H2O? Definitely not the grassy, right? Bro, yo, they put mustard on this bitch? What's going on? I'm tasting 11 herbs and spices. Pickles are falling off. Goddamn catastrophe. McDonald's isn't by any means good, but for what it is, it's gotten way too expensive though, dude. You can go to Chili's, and Chili's in a lot of cases is cheaper than fucking McDonald's. That's how you know the world's buck-ass backwards. To talk about sex. Dude, Vinyl Theater goes hard. They used to be my favorite band, but then they went on a hiatus and then I got over them. You can't be doing that. Oh. You had jury duty for the first time the other day? What an experience. A lot of waiting around. I understand it's your civic duty and all that. And in that aspect, I'm like, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. But they play this video. You go, have to deal with traffic, all this bullshit in the morning, go. So I'm waiting up front, it ain't open yet. And there's all the people who I guess who are summoned too, along with the criminals, bro. I didn't know that in the beginning. Obviously it makes sense. They're waiting there to get their sentences and shit too. But the guy I ended up almost being the juror for was, he was in there for charges for kidnapping and domestic abuse violence, that whatever specific charge that is. So I get there in the morning waiting, and all the criminals are in the mix with us, so the doors open, and then they're like, who's here for jury duty and who's here for summons, or whatever the fuck they say. And then I'm like, I'm here for jury duty, and they're like, all right, but we prioritize the jurors first. So we go, they got to scan you, x-ray, fucking a little bit of cancer zapping you, you'll be fine. Go, hike up 3 flights of stairs, you go in this nasty ass room that looks like an outdated dentist office. Got probably in there with like 12-ish, 16 people, something like that, from all different walks of life, so it's mad funny. We're sitting in there. The guard lady comes up, kind of gives us the shtick. We're gonna show you a 20-minute video, blah, blah, blah. They show us the 20-minute video. And it's all the bullshit of just people being, I'm happy to do my part. You are so important, even just by being here. Your presence is noted, and all this bullshit. Huge waste of time. They show that, and the guard comes back. All right, we're going to break for lunch now. It was 10 already. We had been there for 2 hours. We waited for fucking 2 hours. Showed the video for 20, and we waited. And she's like, all right, we're going to go on a break now. All right, this is going to be an all-day fucking event. So I go get Dunkin' Donuts, grab a fucking protein bar, come back. She goes, meet us back here at like 10:30. Come back. We're sitting in that room for up until 1:30. So the judge comes in. She kind of gives us the lowdown of what's going to go down. So 1:30, we call to the actual courtroom now. I walk in. It's an eerie-ass feeling, dude. Because you know if it's going to jury, it's something intense. They kind of had us just waiting that whole time, being like, we don't know if there's going to be one for jury today. So we're sitting there the whole fucking time without knowing. We get picked. We roll in. The dude, like I said, the dude was there for kidnapping charges and domestic charges. Domestic violence of some kind. Walking, he's sitting there. He doesn't speak any English, so he's got like the thing in his ear and the translator chick next to him. And his two attorneys, lawyers, and they looked immediately. It just reminded me the whole time I'm sitting in there of Better Call Saul. Because I'm like, I'm not trying to say this dude's guilty, but I'm like, I don't know. He could be not guilty, but whatever. And then we're sitting there, and it's eerie as shit. They're doing all faffing around, whatever they're talking about. The two attorneys defending the girl that he supposedly kidnapped or whatever. And then there was a cop in there who was another witness. They're like, all right, witnesses, get the fuck out. They don't say it like that, but get out. So now the judge and the attorneys call each of us up for interviews. But first, you have a number, and they're going, all right, raise the number if you have, they're asking questions. Do you know the defendant or this? Raise your thing if yes. People raise medical conditions. A bunch of people raised it for that. So after that, they start calling us up one for one for an interview, because you have to fill out a questionnaire before that if you have any things that might skew your judgment on the case or anything like that. Some of the people would take them so long, just talking back and forth bullshit. And as you're sitting in the benches, whatever they're called, they kind of look like benches from church, and the judge is up front, and they call you up and you're talking, your back is facing us, and then there's the four attorneys and the judge, and they're talking, looking back and forth, all this shit. The judge flips a switch, and it puts fucking static noise right like above where we're all sitting, so we can't hear what's going on. And I'm sitting there the whole time just staring at the I'm just going to call him the criminal. I'm just going to assume he's guilty. I don't know. Something in my gut was just telling me he was going to be, because he's sitting there being all mad dramatic, dude. Granted, if he's innocent, yeah, that's no bueno. But he's sitting there, and he's got the cross on his necklace, and he's like, it looked like he was trying to like just look so sad and like worried for us. Maybe he was. I mean, he probably was shitting bricks either way. But I'm sitting there the whole time just staring this dude down because there's nothing else going on in the room. So whatever, they stop picking jurors, sending people back who don't want to be on the jury. And then finally they call me up. I'm like, oh, here we go. I was 21, funny enough. They call me up. She's like, I want to ask you something about something you filled out on your form. And I was like, immediately, I was like, just trying to act. I was acting my ass off. Mad nonchalant, though, so it seemed authentic. I started giving this whole sob story about shit that, like, would skew my judgment. And there's no way, like, I don't think I deserve to be the one calling the shots for someone's fucking guilty or not. And the lawyers keep busting my balls. They're like asking me what I do and all this shit. And I'm like, I'm losing money by being here. If I was getting paid to be here, that'd be much different. But then the judge goes, she's like looking at me like I'm fucking stupid the whole time. I'm like, lady, I just don't want to be here. Because from the first, she was like, we're starting late in the day, so this case might drag on into next day. I can't hold out multiple days dealing with this bullshit. He's probably guilty. If I had to flip a coin, I think my odds would be decent. I'm just saying that. But that's what the jury's for. I'm not there to say whether he's fucking guilty or not. So the judge looks at me, and she's going, So you're telling me you wouldn't be able to base your opinion solely on the facts given of this case? And I was like, I mean, I can. No shit. If like I wanted to be there, or if I was getting paid to be there, I would be the best juror on the fucking planet, dude. I'd be mad objective. Even though I ain't saying it now, I'm just kind of busting balls. But I go, I mean, I can, but as I reiterated for the 100th time, there's reasons that my worldview is changed forever and all this shit. And then all the defendants or whatever, the attorneys, they're like, what the fuck is this guy going on about? They're looking back and forth, they're whispering. They send you by the guard before they decide whether you're going to be picked on the jury or not. So I'm sitting there next to the guard, standing there. They faff around for like fucking 3 minutes. They just love taking their time. And then she finally goes, all right, you can go sit back down. I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm like, yes, dude. I just get to sit here and watch this all unfold. I really, in hindsight, I mean, it's an interesting case. If it was a murder case or something actually interesting, obviously it's sad, but something with more depth to it, I would have stayed on it, even if it took the extra day. But for something like kidnapping, I mean, it could be interesting. We'll never know. I don't care that much. So we sat around basically doing nothing from fucking 8 to 2. And that was it. We sat in a fucking room the whole time. This burger is next level, bro. Yo, when no one else is there for you at midnight, you know Mickey D's has your back. Mickey D's, the late night booty call. It's good. Oh, I should have tried the new... Oh, I wouldn't be able to do that right now. I'd probably throw up. Excuse me. The goddamn chicken Big Mac. That's overkill. A Big Mac's overkill for me. It's too much. I need a sweet treat. I'll be back.